Hello everybody, this is TipTop MTG here today with another Magic the Gathering video. In today's video, we have some really exciting news about the release of MTG Arena on macOS. Now, a little while ago, they announced that MTG Arena would be coming to macOS, and ever since then, there's been lots of comments and just people saying, when is it coming out? They said soon, they said, coming out soon. And today, they have announced the release date, and it's actually much sooner than you'd think. So why don't we go over their announcement page? Same game, same collection, new platform. We are happy to announce that in partnership with the Epic Game Store, MTG Arena will soon be available on macOS. How soon? This week soon. Starting on June 25th, 2020, players will be able to download MTG Arena for macOS through the Epic Game Store. Our macOS release will feature full cross-platform support in parity with our Windows client, including the upcoming release of Core Set 2021. New and current players will find the same cards, formats, events, play queues, and features on macOS as they can on Windows. If you previously played MTG Arena, you'll be able to log into the game using your existing Wizards account information and credentials to access your current collection, including your cards, sleeves, gold, and gems. A separate Epic Game Store account is required to download the macOS client. We are very excited to announce the release date for macOS as we lay the groundwork to bring MTG Arena to even more platforms this year. So essentially, hey, June 25th, which is in 3 days, so Thursday, you will be able to play MTG Arena on Macs, which I know a lot of people are excited about. A lot of people use like GeForce Now, which is a software that allows them to play MTG Arena, but now you'll be able to play it natively on Magic the Gathering or on macOS, and that's pretty exciting. Now, the fact that you have to use the Epic Game Store is kind of disappointing. I know a lot of people who don't like the Epic Game Store, and it's kind of a surprising move because, MTG Arena would get more money if you didn't download the Epic Game Store, because the Epic Game Store takes a portion of the cut. So keep that in mind. It's kind of weird to see this, but why don't we go over a little bit more of the details. The macOS minimum requirements, so it requires macOS X/10, so basically you have to have a somewhat new Mac. You have to have at least an i5 processor, 4 gigabytes of RAM, at least 1 gig of VRAM, and then resolution, you need at least a 1280 by 720 display. Now, why the Epic Game Store? Simply put, this was the fastest way we could get a native, full-featured macOS client to our players. We have an exciting partnership with the Epic Game Store and are working with them to support our macOS release to ensure that players will have the same experience on macOS as they do on Windows. That was weird. Sorry. Then, when will the macOS client be available? The macOS client will be available with our June game update, currently scheduled for this Thursday. Keep an eye out for our status page for the latest information on maintenance time. Does Wizards plan to support a standalone macOS client? No, so you'll always have to use the Epic Game Store. Is there any difference between playing on macOS versus Windows? Players should expect minor differences because they are two different clients. They would expect different platforms. So yeah, like you'd use Command on Mac because that's how Macs work. Beyond that, our goal is to provide the same experience regardless of which platform you choose to play on. Please note that some gameplay settings are saved locally to your machine, not our servers, so you may need to update your preferences on other computers. What if I previously played on Windows and now wish to play on macOS? You can just log in. I found a bug. What do? Report it. Are play queues cross-platform? Yes. How do in-game purchases work? The same as they do for the Windows client. Monetary transaction will use the same checkout flow and be completed in-game through our client. And then it's the same thing, just contact support. So this is a really exciting announcement to see that MTG Arena is coming to Macs. This is allowing the game to be reached by more players. I know there's a lot of people who are like, ooh, I really want to play Arena, but I only have a Mac. And so this is really exciting to see. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Are you excited by this news? If you are, and you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.